And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Atlanta Braves come into Game 4 of this series with a chance to sweep. That's something that's not easy to do at this level against any opponent, Chris.
Well, you know these guys are feeling really good showing up to the ballpark today. Warm-ups, batting practice, everyone's smiling, bouncing around, and they don't want to change anything that's helped get them the wins in the first 3 games. A big opportunity today, and they'll try to keep those positive vibes going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. On the hill and coming off a great start, Kodai Senga. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Base hit, left center field.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Had the day off yesterday. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly, first and second now with nobody out.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Entering this one second in the National League in hitting. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Marcell Ozuna.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day, he's been a beast. Knocks it down. So bases loaded with one away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Line drive. Taylor puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tagging and heading for home. And the Braves score first. It's 1-0.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 6th in the NL in RBIs. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Chopped left side. Baden tosses to first. Out number 3. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Reynaldo Lopez.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. And a pitch. There's a strike. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Here's a high chopper, and he grabs it in foul ground. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Now 1 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ronnie Mauricio now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base knock, center field.
Batting third, the second baseman.
One down. Jeff McNeil, the next to hit. 5 for 14 in the series coming in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
So up next, Trace Thompson.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
First offering misses the mark. 2 on, 1 out. Swings through that one for strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. That's a strike. 0-1. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. First and second, 2 down. And takes low for ball 1. That one missed. In there. Got him looking for the K. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, and now the first baseman, Michael Busch. And the right-hander back to work. And fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive. Taylor racing over to make the catch. Here's Orlando Arcia, third on the National League leaderboard for batting average. In the air, out towards left center. Taylor puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting 9, the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Sean Murphy, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Comebacker to the mound. And it gets by him.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Murphy off of first with 2 away. to the left side, but it is well foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Marte makes the grab, and that's the inning. Braves strand one, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. The pitch. That one misses, and that's ball one. On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first, and a quick out, number one.
Batting seven, the center fielder,
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Bounced up the middle. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Kicks and deals. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Out towards left center. Marte right there to make the grab. And there's one away.
second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Olsen stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And the 1-0. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Kevin Parada, looking for his first big league hit right here. And he deals.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
That one hit to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Now batting, left fielder,
Starling Marte up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Marte, an all-star a season ago, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. First pitch just misses. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 2. And that's through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. The pitch. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 3-2 now. Stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. On a line, base hit. Aaron Bummer taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
number 39, Aaron Bummer.
So now here's the Mets DH, Ronnie Mauricio. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. They say it went.
0-2.
Bummer deals. That misses, and the count is 1-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Fouled off. He was late.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Ozuna makes the grab for the second out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Trace Thompson digs in now. In there for strike 1.
That slider breaking in could be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
And now the lefty. Now a fly ball to right center. And that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Start of the 4th. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The right-hander back to work. Line drive, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Marcell Ozuna will hit next. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the pitch. On a line out towards center. Taylor makes the play, and there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Riley leads off first with one away. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Next to hit, Orlando Arcia. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. And he's already singled in this game. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, here's Francisco Lindor.
Not shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Bummer back to work. There's a strike. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Now on the bump, here's Johnson.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Lindor checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. Caught him looking for the K. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Grounded out his first time. There's a strike. Just missed. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And another ball. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. The pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. And a foul ball, third base side. 1-2 here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail here 1-0. So digging in, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, number 13. Ronald Acuna.
The pitch. Hammer, base hit. And stepping in is the speedy Michael Harris. 1 for 2. Ball one, no strikes.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So up next, Ozzie Albies. Ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Matt Olson up to the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In the air, left field. Marte makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Here's Austin Riley.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock. Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Around third. One runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores as well. And they lead by 3.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Marte going after it. And the 0-1. Lifted in the air, right field. Thompson brings it in for the third out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets nothing. Omar Narvaez getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Omar Narvaez.
Here comes a pitch. And downstairs.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Kevin Parada up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Next one off the plate inside. And that is ball 1. Right-handed reliever. Parada checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. And a pitch. Got it by him for the K.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's Starling Marte.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
That misses. Ball 1. And the righty deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They trail in this one 3-0. New pitcher now, Phil Bickford.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 50, Phil Bickford.
So digging in, Michael Busch.
The first baseman,
Bush goes 6'1", 210 pounds. Usually a second baseman, but today he's starting at first. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. McNeil drifts towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Well, not too big of an adjustment. He's been on the same side of the field as the first baseman. Now just kind of moving over there and gets an opportunity to see what his range is to his right.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Sean.
So here's Murphy now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering, and it just misses. Murphy, 28 years old, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2021. In the air, left field, down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. Center field. Taylor makes the play, and it's out number 3. One left for Atlanta, but they lead at 3-0. And now the Mets DH, Ronnie Mauricio.
The designated hitter, Ronnie.
And a pitch. And a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Taps softly to the right side. Bush whips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in. McNeil, a former All-Star, a career batting average over 300, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 325 in his last 10 games. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And a count 1-2. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. At the belt and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
The punch out there, 2 down.
Up next for the Mets.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Trace Thompson. In the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Brooks Raley gets the ball now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So digging in, Michael Harris. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The wide to kick the pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Here's Matt Olson. 1 for 3.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. Harris headed for the plate. He scores, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Next to hit, Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The toss to second, over to first, safe. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. In the air, center field. Taylor moving under it, and that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets nothing. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
The other way, and foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, Albies. Over to first, Lindor retired.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
The 0-1. Up the middle. In time to Bush. 2 up, 2 down.
The 7th.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And he grounds one to the right side. Albies over to first in time. And the inning is over. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets nothing. Jorge Lopez comes on now. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 73. Jorge Lopez.
So digging in, Michael Bush. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And he chases that one below the zone. Liner caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Orlando Arcia, the next to hit. Left field. Marte makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Murphy.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Sean Murphy. That's ripped. Base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Waste no time there. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to third. Zips it to first, and that is that. Braves strand 1, but they lead it 4-0. So digging in, Omar Narvaez. And here it comes. Just missed. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Righty to the plate. Good eye right there.
2-1.
Inside, just missed.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Towards first. He handles it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's the catcher to hit, Kevin Parada. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he takes a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Hit on the ground to the right side. Bush takes it to the bag. Play made. That ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 4-0. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Austin Adams. This is his third time out this year.
Number 55, Austin Adams.
So digging in, Michael Harris.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival to take your game to another level.
The pitch. Well struck, right field. Bangs off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So a man aboard, Ozzie Albies. Next up for the Braves. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there, and it's gone. Ozzie Albies goes yard. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 6-0.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here is Matt Olson, and first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And gone. Matt Olson goes deep. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 7-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Number 51 will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now here is Austin Riley. Popped up. McNeil puts it away, and there's one away.
Now back, left fielder,
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. That's to third, and that's just foul. And he deals. Foul ball there. hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And that is the third out of the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 7-0. You're dialed into the show. Ronnie Mauricio now at the plate.
The designated hitter.
And a pitch. Back up the... Oh, that got him. Not in time, and he reaches safely. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Jeff McNeil will hit next. Tyler Marcotte will take over on the mound. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters.
Tyler Marcotte.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now it's the right fielder, Trace Thompson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Marcotte, a 6'3" lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Ground ball left side, could be two. Fired to second, over to first, but he beats it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor, a switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Just one strike away. And down on strikes. Ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
This one ends 7-0. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this Saturday.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Atlanta Braves put up 16 hits on the day as they manhandled the Mets 7-0. It was their 7th straight victory. In other Braves news, relief pitcher Aaron Bummer is listed as day-to-day but is not expected to see any time on the IL. So far, it's just diagnosed as lower back pain. The Chicago Cubs pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took down the Nationals in Washington 11-7. The Phillies totaled 13 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 9-5. The Padres starting pitcher, number 32, collected win number 3 this year as the Padres were winners over the Reds 2-1. Aaron Judge drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading the Yankees past the Guardians 9-3. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. The Boston Red Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, the show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Jazz Chisholm Jr. leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Braxton Garrett. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Bounced up the middle. Arise onto first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jared Kelenic.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. This one popped up, middle of the infield. And Albies is retired. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Acuna now. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. Tapped softly on the ground. The throw to first, and Acuna retired. And that's the third out. And the Braves go down quietly. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Miami, and on the mound now, Charlie Morton. And singing, it's not hard to see, he's been outstanding.
Well, you just take a look at the numbers, ERA in the low ones. He's clearly been one of the best pitchers in the league this year. I mean, just dynamic stuff. It's electric as well as it comes through the zone. Hitters trying to figure out what he's doing. So hard to think with. And the only bad thing for him is that your ERA can really only go up. It's hard to take it down lower unless you throw a shutout. So we'll see what he's got in this one.
John Birdie, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. That's off the mark. 2-1. And a strike in there. The 2-2. High fly ball out to center field. Albies takes it in for the out. And there's one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. Morton, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. In the air out towards right center. Harris has a beat on it and makes the grab. And there's two down.
Batting third, the second baseman,
Luis Ariz stands in. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one the other way. To first. That's the inning. End of one, and we're still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think,
oh, this one high and deep, way back there, and it's off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Jared Kelenic. Finished the weekend series going 2 for 5 on Sunday. In the air, out towards left center. Tracks it down for the out. One away. Here's Austin Riley. 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and that is gone. Austin Riley goes deep. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 2-0.
He's going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Busch. Swings through that one, 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. This one smoked out to left. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. Here's Orlando Arcia, 5th in the NL in batting average coming into this one. Rips that one center field. Chisholm makes the catch, and that's the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Jake Berger.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That's in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Left-hand batter waits. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
the first baseman, Josh.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Two down, nobody on. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Arcia makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Now here is Miguel Vargas.
Miguel
Vargas in his rookie season, 23 years old. Usually a second baseman, but today he's starting at first. Out to center. Chisholm on the move. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. 1 down.
Well, not too big of an adjustment. He's been on the same side of the field as the first baseman. Now just kind of moving over there and gets an opportunity to see what his range is to his right.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. Grounded out his first time up.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
now batting, second baseman.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He popped out his first time. Albies batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Lifted in the air, right center field. Berry makes the catch, inning over. Braves go down quickly here as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And welcome back. Stepping in, Jesus Sanchez.
The designated hitter.
Morton back to work. Foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And one out now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Jacob Berry, the next up for the Marlins, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Morton, a former All-Star, 39 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2002. The 1-0. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. The next pitch misses, and now 3-0. And that one is in for a strike.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Right side. And that chance handled. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. Swing from Acuna. Big drive. Deep left field. And out of here. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter,
Jared Kelenic digs in now. Flied out his first time. And it's fouled away. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a ball popped up. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter, the third baseman.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Chisholm calls it in, 2 away. And next for Atlanta, Michael Busch. He's 0 for 1. Started to swing, held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Here comes a pitch. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now 3-0. Bottom of the 4th, here's a speed threat, John Birdie. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are. I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
And the righty deals. Lifted in the air, out to left. Busch under this one. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Ryan.
So up next, Brian De La Cruz. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slur.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 1. The Marlins hitless so far in the game. And that one almost got him. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the Marlins down quietly. Still down 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The wind of the pitch. Now 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That one down the line.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now back, the center fielder, Michael.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Michael Harris. And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. JT Shagwa, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Weathers getting loose as well. And that one hammered. Chisholm ranging back. Back some more. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. He's safe.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Braxton Garrett done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Edward Cabrera.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And it is gone. A big blow to the home fans, and they tack on 3. It's 7-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
In the air to left center. And in one hops the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
One out, runner at second. Jared Kelenic next up for the Braves. On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Austin Riley.
Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. 1 for 2. That's to third. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Acuna goes yard for the Braves. It's now 7-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's a big power threat, Jake Berger. The pitch. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Ground ball right side.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 on with 1 out. And now the DH, Jesus Sanchez. Struck out swinging his first time. Popped up, middle of the diamond. And the infield fly rule called.
The batter, the right fielder,
Jacob Berry, the next up for the Marlins. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Bounce to the right side. Vargas steps on the bag, inning over. Marlins strand a pair. They continue to trail 7-0. Welcome back. Start of the 6th. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Michael Busch. The right-hander back to work. Ripped to short. Gets it to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And now it's going to be Orlando Arcia.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
Arcia in his 6th season, 28 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. Flares it into the outfield. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Vargas.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Miguel Vargas. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. And he hits a ground ball right side. They get the force. That's out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 7 and the Marlins nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. And at the plate for Miami, Nick Fortes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is in the dirt. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
John Birdie at the plate. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. That one's in there, 0-1.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
And now the count is even. The next offering misses. And a count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
One down, base is empty. And that one missing low. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out. Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground to third. That ends the inning. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 7 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And here is Ozzie Albies. And a pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. And it hits the base of the wall. In safely with a double. His second of the day.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
On the ground, out to short. Zips it across. They get the out on Acuna.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs. Obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Popped up. Birdie pulls it down. Out number 2.
Now batting. Designated.
So now the DH spot, Jared Kelenic. 1 for 3. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Second baseman, Luis Arias.
Morton back to work. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jake Berger. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. Up the middle. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. That one hammered left field. Bush going back some more, and it's off the wall. And he's got a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Marlins leave one. Not going their way. It's back here in Miami. We go to the eighth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. And the right-hander back to work. Swung on, belted. That's back there. That one is gone. He'll touch them all, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0.
The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
Righty reliever out of the pen, JT Jaguar. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Jaguar.
Here's the left fielder, Michael Bush. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Chisholm settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying out of here. His second of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
One out, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Miguel Vargas. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground to short, could be two. Good feed, that's one. Throw to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And first offering is fouled off. A little bit low. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. De La Cruz ranges to his right, drops into the glove, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 9-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the 8th. And now here's the Marlins DH, Jesus Sanchez. Morton into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
The 0-1. They say you win. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Bounce to the left side. Gathers and throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, Jacob Berry.
So digging in, Jacob Berry.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Fortes, the next to hit. Swing and a tapper, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8. We go to the 9th. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Shagwa back to work. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Shagwa, a 6'3" righty. 32 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012. Next offering is in for a strike. On the inside corner for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First offering misses the mark. And that's down and away.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Right-handed reliever. This one popped up. Bell snags it for the second out. And now Jared Kelenic. just off the outside part of the plate. That one's in there, and the count 1-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1. And now 2-2. And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Austin Riley waiting for a turn at the plate. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom of the ninth coming up. So bottom of the ninth. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, John Birdie. And the pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first. And up next for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. De La Cruz tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 0-1 down. In the air, left field. Bush drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Marlins,
Luis Arias now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty delivers. And a base hit into right. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now at the plate, Jake Berger. And that's in there for strike one. The pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Hauls it in for the out.
the center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm.
Marlins down to their final out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next up for the Marlins.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
There's a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And a ball evens the count. Next pitch is downstairs. Left-hand hitter waits. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw home. He beats it. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. So 2 on with 2 away. And now for the Marlins, Josh Bell. That's down and in. And there's a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. And that'll do it.
Well, this guy was dominant all game long. He had the stamina, and he was efficient with his pitches, getting all the way through this one for a complete game. He gave up one run, but when you look at it, an excellent performance, and more importantly, his team got the win.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Must be a circus in town. Let's shut the down on these clowns. Ready. Tell them so we are.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL East, Ozzie Albies drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Braves downed the Marlins 9-5. He is currently the National League leader in batting average. The New York Mets totaled 11 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-2. The Chicago Cubs put up 16 hits on the day as they pulled away from the Nationals 11-5. The Dodgers center fielder, number 33, added 3 RBIs to his total as the boys in blue took down the fight.